it doesn't mean that the Indian lives are not as expensive as the others' life. Not like that. It depends on many political factors also. The cost of the vehicle, the cost of living in India, per capita income of Indians, everything is being considered before these norms are being deployed. So only if the vehicle with the norms available should be tested for during the design and validation. No, even an automobile passenger car is developed for India. The same set of tests which we do for the other markets, the USA market or Euro market, that also should be done for the vehicle which is planned to be launched in India. So even though there is no regulation proposed by the government, still the automobile manufacturers test it because to have safety of customers in mind. So safety, uh, it has to be addressed in many ways. Safety issues comes from the frontal crash or from the side impact or from a rollover, or it can be from fire also. So there are many areas which should be touched upon by safety and should be addressed during the design and development phase. And the third element is the endurance. Of course, any product you buy should have some life. You buy only if the product is durable. You buy a slipper, you will think that that slipper will last for at least 1 year. If it is not lasting for 1 year, you say the quality is not good. So this is how the endurance is being judged subjectively by the customers. But from the automotive manufacturer's point of view, this endurance has to be measured. So how to measure is basically what type of road the vehicle is going to be driven and how many times the vehicle is going to get some abusive loads like this, people traveling over the vehicle, and how many times the vehicle is going to ride in a terrain road, in the muddy road or in the hill station roads, and how the luggages are being going to be mounted in it, and how the dynamics of the vehicle is going to handle the road situation of a particular market. So everything should be considered and it should be measured and it should be defined. So that is how the warranty systems basically come. So if a manufacturer gives the product warranty as 2 years or 4 years, he must have designed it for that endurance limit. So endurance is the third element which the design and validation mainly focuses. And the fourth is the comfort and performance. Of course, this is a luxurious item most of the time, so not a basic requirement, but still the market is now emerging. So the audience, the customer's expectation is now changing slowly from the mindset of basic need to the comfortable need. So you should think about the fuel economy, the power of the engine. You should think about the aerodynamic drag. You should think about the NVH, how the noise is being perceived inside the vehicle. You should think about the ergonomics. So there are many other factors which are involved. So this is one element which should be considered during the design and validation phase. So once you do the design and validation, these four elements will basically cover your need of the design and validation phase. Just to give you an example of the previous V model the details of the previous V model explanation. At first, we designed the automotive. So this comes from the requirements step in the design phase. So you decide how the automobile looks like, what are all the different systems involved. This will be a basic image. And then you design the systems. First, you design the automotive, you conceptualize the automotive, then you conceptualize the system and design it. So you divide the whole car into different systems. You divide it into a structural member called the BAW, powertrain as a different system, brake as different system, steering, your harness. You divide, and many more systems are involved. So you divide the whole car into a different system. And then each system will be divided into different components. So here you see, I have taken the example of a BAW. So BAW cannot be just like that designed. So each and every part detailed design should be required. So this is what we call as the component design. So how the cross section of each pillar and each structural member of the AW should look like. What are all the controlling parameters? For example, these parts are basically designed using the force displacement requirement. And how the door hinge is being designed and how the hub of the tire is being designed. So like this, each and every part of the system itself should be designed in detail. And then it comes for the validation step. So once the design is made, it comes for the validation. This validation can be done either virtually by using CAE, the FEA is a finite element analysis methods, or by the physical validation. Of course, physical validations are much costlier compared to the digital validation. So digital validations are usually done in the beginning stages of the design and development stage, and the final validation will be obviously done by the physical step.